Yo! Welcome to the Good Twin, Bad Twin podcast.
Hello, what's poppin'?
Speedy Cash here.
Najee, let's get it. The Sag.
Najee the Sag.
Sir.
That nigga really savage. All right, look. So, bro, it's been so much going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, this is our first podcast. I want to give y'all what this is about. We do everything. We cover hip hop media. We cover personal topics. We sports, love relationships, sports,
betting NBA,
NFL, all of that. Like we talk about everything. So we gotta talk about this big story right now. Gucci Mane. Yo,
that's a sticky situation.
Talk to me.
It's definitely sticky because, I understand both sides of it because, he's trying to protect, his brand and he got to eat.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I look at it as on the other side, he is telling, which is, if that's the cloth you was from, then, how can you, snitch? You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
I get it. You know what I mean? I get both sides of the coin, like I said, but
I mean, the way I feel, man. Listen, you got on them rap tracks. You talked all of this smack. I had a homie, right, that actually used to do business with Gucci. I talked about this in a video when I reacted. Is Gucci Mane gonna testify? Go watch that video. I talked about it, and I said, yo, my homie used to do alleged business with him on some street drug stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm not understanding. Like, Waka Flocka was there. Young Flocka, before he started rapping, this is why he stepped out and said something. He was pissed, and Wack 100 reacted. It was like, yo, why is Flocka? No, Flocka was there, bro. He was there in the trenches. Flocka's a blood, just in case, so to let the world know. No, Waka Flocka is the blood card.
I'm gonna tell you all this. Flock definitely, he's definitely a hitter. I'm not going front. You know what I mean? He definitely be there with Gucci. I'm not gonna lie, but go ahead, continue.
No, I'm just saying, Flocka's a blood. I'm just keeping it. I'm keeping it real. Well, see, that's where it's like if you listen to a song Flocka made, I Thought You Was My Dog. He said, yo, your blood passes revolt. He the one that made Gucci Blood. That was his homies. They from Riverdale, wherever the fuck they from, out in Georgia. Like, yo, them niggas is really, they own that. And if you notice, go watch the My Kitchen video. Flocka right back there with a white beater on. Little dreads and everything. Like, that's what I'm saying. Flocka was there. Like, he was they call him the hype man, but let's be real. In the streets, he the muscle, dog. Like, Flocka was a wild one, dog. Like, he fight, he know how to beat people up. So,
the nigga like 6'4", you know what I mean? Play ball, I believe.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Gucci Mane, he led kids down the straight, bro. Like, at the end of the day, people looked up to Gucci. Not really me, because I was really on Jeezy's side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they asked me when I wanted to be in Sunday school one time, right? In Sunday school, y'all know where y'all is. Minister Dorset, you already know. I'm going to shout you out. Yeah, Detroit, Michigan. I'm going to shout you out. But he asked me what I wanted to be, man. I said Young G. I literally say Young G. This one a snowman shirt. I'm rocking snowman shirts at the time, gang. Like, we doing it.
That shit was, recession.
I'm like, yo, we see Gucci smoking, but then my homie started doing business with Jeezy. This is one of my close partners there. I'm like in the street, so I'm like, you know what I mean? Even the homies that knew that, like, was like, yo, bro, you don't listen to Jeezy. That's why I can respect it. But, like, I mean, you don't listen to Gucci. You don't listen to Gucci. You on Jeezy. That's why I'm like, because of the Detroit angle and the Big Meech angle and all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
so in Detroit, y'all was more listening to Jeezy.
Because of the BMF shit.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and like he was mafia. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what it was going.
Philly was definitely pumping Jeezy heavy, but I did listen to more Gucci though. You know what I mean? I did.
No, but when I started listening to Google, I mean, when you get in the streets and you start, causing pain and destruction, right? I'm just gonna say it like that. Causing pain and destruction. That's what we do, man. And amongst our own community, unfortunately, like real talk. This is an unfiltered podcast, by the way. We talk. It's real. We don't talk to incriminate nobody. Everything's always alleged.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I just gotta say, like, Gucci Mane. You get held up by some dudes that did the same thing you used to do. You used to rob people. This ain't alleged. Like, this is a fact. He robbed, allegedly. I just can't help it, man. Allegedly. French Montana, Miss Dab took care of it, allegedly. You know, even though she said it, but it's always still alleged. Love you, Miss Dab. That's Flocka Mama. You know what I mean? Miss Dab, a gangster. I love her. She's a gangster. Shout out to Miss Dab. But, not like you did these things, you waving guns, you pushed the girl out the car allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but the real argument is what was what's his name? Like, what was his intention?
What, you talking Shiesty?
Shiesty. He wouldn't let him out the contract.
He just wanted out that deal, bro. Like, but I do believe he took it too far when he robbed. Like, you get to taking the man wedding ring, his earrings, and everything like that.
But yo, look, listen. And the crazy thing is, his dad was in the industry.
His dad was there, dog. Like,
so how he signed a contract? Like, how his dad let him sign a contract like that? If it got to get to the robbing, and you know what I'm saying.
That
and you fresh out.
That you know what I believe. You know what I equivalent that to, bro. Like, what I really say that is, you broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, broke people do broke things, and we make rash decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Not Pooh Shiesty,
bro. Right? Man, it don't matter if you Pooh Shiesty, Fool Shiesty. It don't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what your name is, bro. Even me or you right now, if somebody was to drop a bag, $250,000. That's life-changing money right now, bro. It's not a lot of money, right? That's not a lot of paper.
That's true.
But for me and you, that's working stiffs every day, by the way, and we come to YouTube and we try to make some extra coin, please support, like, share, and subscribe. Mm-hmm. Good Twin, Bad Twin podcast. First episode. But, no, for every working stiff, like me and you, bro, $250,000 is life-changing. Some say, man, we might do some grimy stuff just to get that $250,000.
But okay, now that's a good point, right? But he's the number one artist on that record label.
Facts.
You know, he got the number one song before he went, and it's like, you know, as the story's getting explained, you know, it just seemed like, you know, I guess Gucci, you know, wouldn't let him out of deal, and you didn't feed him when he got out. So, you know, I'm just trying to understand it from, you know, both sides.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I do understand Pooh Shiesty, you know what I mean?
So you think that Pooh was right for, like, I'm just asking, like, do you think he was right in the situation to, rather than trying to, like, handle it with lawyers? Because, mind you, let me give you the other lowdown, bro, because I don't know if you know all the info. I want to make sure you abreast so you can put your full opinion on everything. Okay. Pooh Shiesty came home. He did come home with some paper. Now, allegedly, Gucci wasn't giving him shit in prison. They said that about Fujiano, saying the same thing when he came home, that he didn't get nothing over the 5 years. He was in prison. Now, you got a lot of people saying, why should Gucci have to give you anything if it's a contract and your music is making money, then it goes in the account for you. Gucci can't touch that, right?
Okay.
You know, that's how it's supposed to work, because it's still ultimately through with Atlantic is the label. You just signed to him as a second, third party, whatever. You know what I mean? And then it goes down to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's a contract, so you still get your share. If it say you get 100, whatever the thing is, 9 times out of 10, you get an advance and you owe them money, which is why you got to recoup first and then you see your bread.
But this is my point.
He came home to $5 million is what I was trying to say. I'm sorry. But
so he had, you you know, he
Yes.
bread, right? Gucci, he's sucking a lot of his revenues and, you know, streams and all that. Okay. But I still can't get past the point that you signed a contract knowing that your dad is in the industry. Like, why didn't they read it? Because that's, you made an agreement.
But bro, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. When you broke, and I've been so broke, I'm telling you, this is what it is.
Mhm.
Gucci came to them with some life-changing money. You know what I mean? These are some street dudes that got street beef. They both in gangs, and like the dad and the son, they taking pictures like this. I'm like, yo, it damn near look like your big homie, not your son. It look like that's your big homie, dog. The reason why Shiesty did that, you gotta look at the dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the dad's a rat, bro. The dad told in 2009, bro, and took a 5K letter, that 501, I think it's 501K letter, whatever.
But
a rat, my man.
But this is what I'm saying. So his dad put him in that contract because I'm sure he ran by him.
Yeah. Yo, Shiesty said when he got the call from Gucci, he didn't believe it. I think he hung up whatever because he pushed the chick off of him, ran to his dad, ran straight to his dad crib. You know what I'm saying? Pushed the chick off of him, got dressed, ran to his dad crib. You know, hit the number back. Yo, and you know what I mean? Because he couldn't believe it, so he needed his dad like to burn his Gucci. Mm. Yeah, man. So you know, like Shiesty got the deal. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's back when Gucci was just signing artists. That's what I'm saying. Like, Gucci, man, should have known what the hell he was getting himself into, man. If you listen to this kid music, you can tell that he was about that. If you look at his crime that he did, that he just came on for 4 years from doing, Free Chopper Gang, Shiesty, love you, boy. But I'm a fan of it. What he did in that studio, I gotta say, I don't blame him. I just wish you would have did it differently. I wish you would have did it a legitimate way, being older now. But I get it. I guess I could say that way. I get it.
I mean, how old? Shiesty's 27.
26. 26. But it'd be good turning 27. So, you know, you lose.
He come in the game when he gets signed with Gucci, like when he was like 20.
Yeah.
So, you know, I guess, we're going to put it on, I guess it was, the YN energy. You know what I mean? But I still think his dad, he was nutty for letting him sign the contract like that.
Yeah, we got to blame the dad.
I understand somebody, I understand somebody dropping the bag. You know what I'm saying? But
gotta blame the dad. Because the dad should know better. Like, even that little bit of money shouldn't change you. Like, I mean, literally, man, your son went out of control. He robbed a dude over some sneakers when he had money and he had like the #1 song on Back in Blood.
That's wild.
How hot was Back in Blood, bro? In the clubs, in the streets, and like where you was hearing it everywhere, right?
Yeah,
you was playing in your truck, right?
It definitely was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we was all bumping at. You robbed a person when that was out and on the radio and like, huh? So you didn't see the success, and Smirk was still free. Y'all could have did some shows and concerts and really pushed that and made hundreds of millions of dollars off that song. And the song still went up when you was locked up. Like,
so you would blame his team?
You can't just blame the team. I blame the father first because, hence the word father. You're supposed to be teaching that child, man. That man learned how to be gangster. And he gets it from his father. And he looks up to his father. But he looks up for his father all the wrong reasons. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, you shouldn't be teaching him. You in the studio while he's doing that. He thought that was okay to do. Just imagine one of your kids. Yes, he was in the damn studio. He told him, so you didn't hear that part of the story.
No,
he said that, when Gucci signed the contract, right, bro?
Mm.
The dad, they give it to the dad to validate that is validated. Like, he a manager to make sure he's out of the contract. He said, no, he got to date it. So he gave the contract back to Pooh Shiesty to make Gucci date the contract. The dad is in it. That's why the dad is booked.
So basically it was a sticker from the door.
Yo, like, okay. Bro, that allegedly was told to go get the black bag that had the yop in it and everything, and he upped it on Guwap, and Guwap was like begging for his life, teary-eyed and everything. They say he was crying as his. They say Pooh Shiesty the one that unscrewed the earrings out of his ear, relieved him of his wedding ring, his watch, and everything, all his possessions. He robbed him. That's what they say, allegedly. Free Pooh Shiesty. I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
I heard lawyers are dropping off the case.
Yeah, lawyers is dropping off the case, and it's like, but I'm gonna be real. He did get a bad boy lawyer, according to Charleston White, out of Dallas, Texas. This boy's supposed to be bad. Never lost the case, so he bought it. But it's the feds that they battling, and my man had an ankle monitor on when he did the shit, and they said another person had an ankle monitor on too that was in that joint. Allegedly, I don't know, like.
Basically, it's a sticky, that's...
Man, it's sticky. Cameras with certain places. Ex-police officers is there as security for Gucci Mane and seen certain things but didn't see this, and like white boy cameraman gonna testify.
I think that's why a lot of the lawyers drop. Like they drop the case or drop from the case.
Man.
I believe.
It can be beat, but the thing is, like I said, will Gucci Mane testify? I think he gonna get on that stand, bro. I think he gonna point that man out. Guwap, right? Literally, recently, Brody has been selling out shows, bro. He sold out Indiana, Illinois, and now he going to Detroit, Michigan, bro. My home, like he going there, and it's sold out or almost sold out. They say he making like $2.25 each show, bro, for an hour performance, hour and a half.
No way.
Selling out tickets. The tickets, the lowest ticket price was like $117 or something like that. And that's for nosebleeds, I think. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the nosebleed price. So, the elite price as you getting closer is going to be 4, 5, 6, and 10. You know what I'm saying?
He couldn't have been selling out like that because... if that was the case, he would have been paying the young boy because he's losing money too. I
mean, I'm just saying, bro. I'm telling this most recently, ever since Shiesty got arrested. I'm talking about this a few days ago. Yeah. Even though he told the cops and all that and snitching and all that, Guwap still selling out. Niggas don't care about none of that, bro. We in a different time period, Brody. Like, this is not when we grew up, like, where you get stabbed or people get hurt for the telling. Like, now you can tell. It's okay. Somebody do something to you, snitch. But if you a civilian, I understand it. Like, if you ain't never involve yourself in no street business, once you involve yourself in street business, you got to keep that street shit. You got it. You can't be going telling on folk and on people, man.
I mean, Gucci, he worth a couple of M's. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, he claimed he got a song called Street. You know what I mean?
I mean, telling this shit
like Street Ninja. He got a song called Street Ninja. Like, come on, guys. We know what Guwap was. He got a song called Swing My Dough. He said a dude trying to rob him, 6 feet you about to go. Allegedly, they robbed you, right? The Memphis boys robbed you, right? Allegedly, right, Guwap? They ain't go 6 feet. You went to police. I mean, is it just rap at the end of the day?
Allegedly.
I'm sorry,
Let's do that up.
Yeah, I mean, gotta keep it alleged because we wasn't there. This is what the reports is saying. This is all on the blogs.
But mind you, they all millionaires though.
Right.
Like which is crazy because that's your number one artist because you losing money too.
I'm not telling my artist, man.
So why?
I'm gonna get that nigga a hug.
But not that. But why not just pay him? You know what I mean? Like his streaming. So that's what I'm on. I get the other side too, because he put him on a contract to suck his revenue. Everything from him, and he the hottest thing. So,
Sam, I'm gonna say a thing, Sam. Look, this is what it is, twin. This is my artist right here. You feel what I'm saying? This is my artist. I manage him. If bro was to point a gun at me, normally in the streets, you want to handle that a certain way. But this is my bro, this is my twin. I'm going to figure out what's going on because it's something that ain't going, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to talk him down. I was like, talk down. You figure out what's going on. You don't have to go there. If you never consider him like a brother, but you say you was waiting on Shiesty to come home, he's got out of prison, man. His mind praying all the way there, like ain't all the way right. He felt some things, he hearing some things about his cousin Scar and you not paying for the funeral and asking for the chains back and all of that. Like, I mean,
see, I ain't know about it on that.
You not sending me no money or not. Didn't even welcome me home. Like most times, like people come with the bouquet and come like you at the prison gate waiting on me. Like,
but yeah, that is crazy. But
he didn't do it.
But that's what I'm saying. Why not pay your person if you doing all these sold out shows? So
like, bro, that's why
I kind of got what he asked for. You know what I mean?
Like that's why I told you. I say, man, managing him, and I ain't gonna tell you my percentage, but I told you the percentage. You know what I'm saying? It's always on the low end. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this is my management fee. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I'll say 10%. You know what I'm saying? Because you're my bro. Anybody else is going to be 20. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but this is my bro. Yeah, 10%. You know what I'm saying? That's if bro music is doing numbers. It's just 10%. Because I want to see my brother eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting in other avenues. He helping me doing this, trying to see that I eat. Like, this is how we do it. And once this start making some coin, he getting the percentage. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how you got to do it. Like, you got to keep it going.
But this is why I said, Pooh, he shouldn't have did it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, that was his mentality. So,
man, Pooh did it like a gangster. He did it like a gangster. And I actually can applaud that. Like, but then I also can applaud it because I'm like, hey, we had $5 million. Right? Yeah, I mean, like, when I think of you had $5 million that you could have fought that in court and getting out of a contract, bro. Like, you did not have to take it like that because it ain't like he didn't leave you. You didn't have nothing. Yeah, you got that from the label. Actually gave you that as like, a re-up, I guess. Like,
that's like Jay-Z. That's like Jay-Z and Beanie Siegel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but see, he was also mad at Guwap because of this. He made a song with Glorilla. And you know Glorilla signed to Yo Gotti. He did a feature. He did a feature with Glorilla. And I swear Shiesty verse, like, it was hot on that joint. Like, he had to remove that joint. I don't even think it's up. I don't know. But, like, he had a song with Glorilla, bro.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
So, at the end of the day, it could be multiple reasons why Shiesty did that to that man, bro. I mean, because they, like, allegedly video recorded. I don't think it's no video. And I don't think that's going to see the light of day. They ain't got no video of it right now, so.
Yeah, them niggas all millionaires. It's probably for publicity.
Mm-hmm.
Man. These niggas.
Yeah, that might be publicity stuff. Boy, the fans involved, where they all be like, psych, you know what I mean? Like, and then Shiesty go on, you know what I mean?
Even on the LA side, you know what I mean? It's just, you got Crips, that's cops and shit like that.
Facts.
So
yeah.
It's like,
and they be with they be warning they sets and everything, helping them out. Let me ask you this, man. Do you believe in that LA backdoor thing? Like, you know how they say, like, you land at the airport, like when you was somebody, like, you trying to do business, and you know what I mean? Like, especially as a rapper, like you say you trying to do business, you trying to find producers and shit. Like, and niggas is like, they come and trying to befriend you, but they really be down with a set, you know what I'm saying? And that set is now looking to extort you. Do you believe in that Cali, that myth?
Oh, yeah. No.
It's a myth, right? Well, I don't really look at it as a myth because we already know that dudes that say it happened to them or allegedly it happened to them, athletes and everything that came through California and, they met that belt.
But this is what I'm saying though. But a lot of these guys be informants. In the industry. You don't know. How can I say it? Like you don't know. Who's a cop or who's not. So they just doing business with who. I think. I honestly believe like because they all they all intertwined. So I think it's just like a big network. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't. Some of this shit it do be goofy. You know what I mean? Looking at it because it's like y'all millionaires though. Like you know what
Nah,
I mean?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, when you go out to California, for some reason, especially a lot of cats from the East Coast, they come back in a box. You know what I'm saying? Like, they come back not like they were. Like, no disrespect, but we know about, our Muslim brother, PNB Rock, you know what I'm saying, from Philly. Rest in peace.
Oh yeah, rest in peace,
Rest
PNB
in
Rock.
peace to the Notorious B.I.G. Rest in
Definitely had the
peace to
music.
Pop Smoke. You know, and everybody can say, well, different situations. Everything was gang related. All three of them. PNB Rock, some gang members seen him. They just wanted to rob him because they seen the car he was in, the jewelry. But y'all hanging around, marking dudes, and like, that wasn't normal. Like, yeah, bro, me and you right now could go out with some jewelry and go where we live at right now. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't necessarily that. Now you go to certain neighborhoods, it's what I mean, it's that because you in a certain neighborhood, like people out there own that. But if we go say to a casino right now, any casino, right?
But
We ain't getting, like, you know what I mean. But when you in certain areas, you know what I'm saying. But with the Pop Smoke situation, I didn't know he took something from somebody, like allegedly. Alleged. Well, he's deceased, so it don't really matter. They can't charge him. I'm just saying.
took something.
They say he took a car, like a very expensive car. Yeah, he took it back to New York. Yeah, a goon. Like, they gave him the car like for like a video shoot, whatever, like that. Like, like the loaner joint. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, bro, you feel me? Like, hey, look, he took that shit back to New York. Had his shit back.
That's crazy. I'd be mad as shit.
Yo, and so that's why they say it led to some problems, but didn't. I don't know, the Hoover car ran in there. I don't know, man. It was just like, it was weird. Because then he posted up some bread online, and that's what I really believe got him. Because like the address was in the background, so it ain't hard to Google what house that was an Airbnb. But then I'm like, you got homies in the crib, don't nobody know nobody in the crib, and like that's what I'm saying, being on point. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if me and you out there in Cali and we in an Airbnb, all of this is foreign to me and you, dog. This is not our crib. This is an Airbnb that we're renting somebody else's crib, and we're somewhere that we're not from. We're gonna be on high alert, like not paranoid, but definitely not lax.
Oh no.
So like, where you on another side of the crib, you don't know somebody that came in, 3 dudes that came in, they robbing and about to kill me. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't prepared for that. Like, nah. Like,
so you saying that it was connected, like the whole thing?
yeah, like, bro, it's that when you go out to Cali, bro, like, if you don't have somebody, if you like, this is the thing. In the entertainment world, yes. Now, if you just a guy that's low key, but you even gotta be careful with that because they're still lying you. Like, you gotta like use them with some money. Like, if you out in the club spending big money there, like they're lying. The strippers are lying. Like, they be gang related because they might have a cousin and everything. Yo, dude in here, he got that bread to be like a Max B situation. You know what I mean? You wind up being lying. It's like, bro, if you ain't got nobody out Cali that can like really hold you down, like that you tapped in. That's what that check in be coming in with. But it's not a bad thing to check in, bro. That's what I want to tell people. It's never a bad thing to check in. Check in. Like when if I go to Philly, I'm gonna check in. Like, see, I'm with you. You from where you from? So I'm like, you know what I mean? You from Philly? Like, I'm gonna check in.
West Philly. You know what I mean?
West
Over north.
Philadelphia, born and raised.
Erie Ave. You know what I'm saying?
Playground where he spent most of his days, allegedly.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? But no, I'm a check in, bro. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. When we go out, if we go out to Cali, we gonna check in with somebody. We got to, right? Or we're gonna have a lot of security around us. Like, that's the other option. Like, it's not being a punk, you're not being soft. Why not have security with you if you're there to conduct legitimate business, or you wind up like Gucci Mane?
That's a good point.
I mean, what's the other boy that got robbed on Rodeo? Wasn't that Jack Harlow or somebody like that? He got robbed for like 300,000 or something like that, with his armed security guard standing right there with somebody like they got robbed. I don't know.
Oh, the white boy.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. On Rodeo, they ain't supposed to happen there, bro. Like, but you just a lick, and then your armed mans is right there. That's how did. I think his mans was in on it, because it's like, dog, you what? Like, you not paying attention to somebody able to draw out like that. You're not paying attention, bro. Like, they had to run up on you. Like, you should always be not like noited, but you gotta be 24/7 looking around, dog. Like, this he wearing a $300,000 chain or something like that. Like.
I mean, you know, shit do happen. You know what I mean?
See, we don't move around like that, people. I don't want that.
You know, let's not. I mean, them, like I said, is a network, so they all, you know, they gang banging. So it's basically a lot of, you know, it's basically beef. You know what I mean? But you know, I think like, to get back on the Shiesty situation, I think, you know, I really believe Gucci should have paid him, you know, for sure. But you know what I mean? It's all connected. You know?
I think Gucci should have just released him from the contract like he released all his other artists. Fujiano too. Release these guys, let them go their own way. You signed them because of a personal beef you got with Yo Gotti. And that ain't even alleged. We just gonna be real. Yo Gotti piped your chick while you was locked up. You feel some type of way about it on game. So at the end of the day, you married the chick, but your man's piped her down, but he didn't grape her.
Allegedly.
No, I ain't even going allegedly with that, bro. Like, this is like, allegedly. I wasn't there. Allegedly. He's right. But, you know, the streets hurt, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, cool. You sign all these Memphis artists, like, that ain't alleged. Like, you sign all these cats, and because you might have a problem with this dude for whatever, you know, and
that do make sense.
You know, and Fujiano's not even from Memphis. He from Georgia. He just don't want to rock with you because he a street dude, and he like, yo, you telling police when somebody come and do that to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, right now, if somebody came and robbed us, like, are we gonna probably beg for our life? Yes. Probably so. You know what I'm saying? We got something to live for. You know what I'm saying? But we not gonna sit there and tell the police. What we do after that is what we do after that. That ain't even gonna be discussed. Like, this is what it is. But I can't understand that. Like, I mean, I'm like, yo, he's 46. Gucci's 46, right? Now, I'm not saying, like, now, me and you, we in our 30s, our high 30s, we going towards 40. Right. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, me and you, we going towards 40. So it's like, who wants to do 25 years, right, or 30 years in prison. And when you look at it, you go, dang, you coming out at 65, 70 years old type deal. coming back to the streets, you know what I'm saying? Right. Everybody you knew dead.
That's a stretch.
Yeah, that yo, bro, that's a wild right there, man. So, no, I kind of, that's why I kind of give Gucci the little, like, oh, why he didn't keep it street? Because I'm like, can he afford to? He has a record. Like, you know what I'm saying? He go and start having dudes shot, because, you know, he ain't got to do it himself, right. But shooting for hire and dude, now he in a Lil Durk situation.
He getting all that paper,
yeah. Now you in a Lil Durk, like, not even a Smirk situation, man. You know, free Smirk. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you don't want to be in that situation, that shot caller type, because they look at you like, oh, you the boss, like you sending money, and you the reason you getting violence calls, and you know, yeah, Young Thug type of shit. Like, that's how they look at. They trying to group you, like, you know.
Yeah, hit niggas with Ricos.
Yeah, man, Ricos, state Ricos, and all that. I'm like, yo, man, they throwing that word around like that was reserved for the mafia, man, because they was an organization. Normal street gangs, come on, man. Half of them dudes don't even got a head to even have on a swivel. Like, when you cut one off, it's like a snake. They just keep growing. Like, oh man, bro. I just, I don't know anymore. But if I was Gucci, man, I wouldn't take that stand. I would refuse. And if I had to, I'd plead the fifth. Like, not. There's no way I'm about to sit here and point, yo, he did that to me.
I mean, he put the energy out there, though.
Yeah, he did with that song.
You know what I mean?
It's hurtful. It's hurtful, though, G, though. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, this goo-wop.
Niggas still owe me.
And, like, this goo-wop, bro. Like, I know we shouldn't put that much faith in a man. He's a man, but it's goo-wop. Like, last person you expect to go in a courtroom and go, he did it.
But most of them, you know, they all commercial. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these niggas be boule too. They're family connected. You know what I'm saying? Like,
speak on it.
So, you know,
what I'm saying, speak on it. Don't,
it's a higher realm of things. You know, that's why I said, you know, a lot of these dudes not really, you know, they don't have like that soul to them. You know what I'm saying? They not. Fact. They was the, you know, there's only two people. They was the rich slaves. They was the poor slaves. So, you know, it do bring it back to the topic of the mentalities at the time. But, you know, I mean, if you was making music like that, you know, that would be wild. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but man, just
you can't play one side and then, you know. I mean, but he getting money though. So I don't know, man.
My man is still he still say he's smoking Pookie Loc when he did the verses with Jeezy, and this is like a couple years ago. Like, you still saying these type of deals. So, and Shiesty signed to you, so he thinking like, oh, that's what we own. Like, you know, he looking at you like, you know, bro, if let's just say it like right now, that's what I'm saying. You know, we sign an artist, right? We sign an artist, our management company. And they rob us, like, all the back, like, they like, man, fuck it, deal. Like, yeah, man, run that shit. Like, we're gonna give it to him. All right, cool. Like, you know, whatever we got on this, you got it. But I'm still intrigued. I want to still sign you now. I just got to know I know how to handle your little ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you might feel differently, but I'm just saying, like, me, you know, my little wild ass, I'm like, I'm intrigued. Because now I know how to handle, like, bro, you needed that. I got it. I've been there. That's why I didn't like, you know what I mean? But I'm like, you just brought the wrong people, man. Like, you don't want the police, but you don't have a talk, homie.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a stern talk, you know what I mean?
From his dad point of view. I see what you're saying.
Right.
But you know, like I said, I don't think I think you know, some certain people was kind of born in that. You know what I mean? That's who they is. You know, type shit.
Well,
Like you got the bootleg. You know, you got people that you know. You had the smart people. Then you had the you know the niggas that had the pain and all that. You know, so it was really you know it was the rich and the poor.
let me ask you a question. If you got a chance to be in the bootleg, would you accept?
Nah,
Why wouldn't you accept?
because I'm not. You know, I don't consider myself. I consider myself, you know, on the other side, like you know, pain and shit like that.
Does the other side got a name?
What you mean? Like for us?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, how you got the bootleg, does the other side got a name that's against that?
Oh,
You know?
against the bullet? Like like the regular day people. You know what I'm saying? Like the regular day.
You got to come up with a name, man, one day, man, for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. Like, I know you an artist. I know you going to, you know, it's going to become a trend. Trust me. Yeah, you got to come up with that one day, man. But, no, I understand where you're coming from. It's not like it's weird to me or hearing weird talk. Of course, I believe, and these are not conspiracy theories, you know. Like I said, I'm always careful what I say. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I believe in like the higher powers. Like, yes, this is nothing is for accident that I see going on in the world to me. It's all strategically planned.
Right.
That's how I see it. But
So that's why I said some of it, you know, some of the shit be staged, you know, it's like they want the community, you know, to buy into certain mentalities and shit. You know what I mean? These niggas, you know, mind you, you know, if you got 100,000, that's cool. You 1,000 there, but you once you get to the millions, it's like you know you already got the ticket, so you know it's just bosses and workers. That's just,
bosses and workers, workers with money. Workers, we getting that money. But the boss is really getting that money. The boss is killing it. Pay the cost to be the boss.
but you know,
Which is why we the bosses of this. We the bosses of
and pay your artists too. You know, do fair business out there too.
Do fair business, fair business, fair business. See, man, me and him, we like Wonder Twins activate. We do business together, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's not about who put it, it's about who can get it done at the moment of. That's how we rock, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be putting out a lot of music. You know, I got a lot of shit up my sleeves too. Let's add that in there.
Oh, he putting out a lot of music. He got some up his sleeve. So, and get ready because it's about to be a real hot summer.
That's the words too. You know, that's the words coming out too.
Oh yeah. We about to have
get into it. You know what I mean?
We about to have a whole hot summer. Y'all get ready. I got some heat coming. And once we drop, don't even drop. Like, put your project away, man. It's garbage, man. You know what I'm saying? We standing on business, man. Like, but it is something else I wanted to holler at you about too. There's a dude named David. David. Okay. From LA. Used to be streamer, doing the music, big thing in music. chopped up a 14-year-old little girl, found in the Tesla trunk. They got him booked for it right now. Took some time, but he had been with this girl since she was like 11 years old, man. Like, even paid somebody I think like $1,000 or something like that to give her a cell phone because her parents took her cell phone and give her a cell phone so they can communicate, man. Like, been messing with her since she was like 13 and shit. But like met her at like 11.
That's crazy.
Like, this dude is like straight sicko. Like,
He was. You say he was a rapper?
well, like musician, man. He make that like that emo type music.
Nigga up. The fuck?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, dude got painting the nails. I don't know, like whatever that music they call that is. I'm not a fan. But
Yeah,
like
the trippy red shit and all that.
I was just like, yo, you know what I mean? You really having sex and with a minor and everything. Like, garbage, man. Garbage.
That's strange. It's very strange.
That's why I'm sitting there going like, damn. Like,
And he knew too. That's crazy. Because sometimes I be hearing, that ladies be lying about their age and things like that. We men, we know, your age. So there's no way I'm gonna let a little girl intrigue me to, you know what I'm saying?
that's a fact.
That's wild, man. Y'all niggas is nasty too. That's wild.
Yeah,
You said
I love bro. He's ready to speak his mind on that one. He like, yo.
He said he chopped the body up.
He said, y'all nasty.
Like, what? That's crazy.
No, but you got a lot of these cats, man, that be like messing with these young girls, man. I be seeing them at like the school bus stop. Like, when I used to like be on the block, right? I would see like the school bus pull up and I would see like cats like, hey, you ain't got no daughter that's like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, you up here messing with a local girl. Like, even when I was in high school, I used to hear, I got an older boyfriend. He's 35. I'm like, wow, man. Like, hey. I even heard about a couple of famous rappers that was messing with some girls named Freeway. Ooh, my bad. Heard he was messing with young girls from Delaware high schools. I ain't gonna say which one. I ain't even say which one. But yeah. I heard a couple of women was going to his crib because he had crib. He had cribs. Yeah. He had cribs. In D. In D in Delaware. Yeah, he had cribs there. Allegedly, right? Allegedly, right?
Wow.
Yo, man. I know that was a hurt piece for you, man. Philly. Nah, man, but clown is like that don't represent Philly. And no, this is not a diss to Freeway from me. I'm just saying, like, I just my man's told me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I trust my man's word on it. Like, he went to the school and he said he know personal chicks that was, and what ages they were.
Damn, they was in high school.
Yep. Phil.
I mean, there's niggas everywhere like that.
Nah, I know, man, but and they don't get no Nicki Minaj's husband, bro. They say he a real one. Even Tony Yayo was like, yo, he a real one. Man, listen, dude, that dude was messing with an underage. You mess with anything underage, you are a pedophile. Oops. Don't even care.
Like I said, y'all be knowing it. There's no way she got a little girl body. I mean, it's nasty. It's nasty work.
Like, I get tired of people, like, they doing covering up with stuff. Like, man, like, yo, you gotta be real, man. Like, if this is what it is, it's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? But everybody want to play gangster, right? Until it's time to be gangster.
Definitely facts, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. When your music drop, man, we about to like really set it on fire.
I got a lot of shit, you know what I mean? A lot of pain and, things like that. It's gonna be on the track. A little soulful sound, you know what I mean? A little boom pat and all that. But, I got something coming, man.
Yeah, I know you got something for the
And I
streets.
G'd the Sag, you know what I mean?
I know you got something for the streets though, right?
I
Like,
got something for everything, man.
oh yeah, that's all
You know
it
what I
is,
mean?
man. You know what I'm saying? And
Toss the Words. It's gonna be an EP. You know what I mean? That's what we gonna be doing.
We'll make sure we push that. What's it? Toss the Word.
Toss the Words. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Holla at your boy.